Hello students, we are reading A Game of Chess, part 2nd of the poem The Wasteland, which is the greatest poem of 20th century. A Game of Chess, the title has been taken from Middleton's tragedy Women Beware Women, in which the Duke is playing chess and the daughter-in-law Bianca is seduced. So the mother-in-law is kept busy in the game of chess, and daughter-in-law is being seduced. She is playing the game of physical love. So chess becomes symbolic. This game of chess is very much apparent in present wasteland, where people are not given to values and they are leading a materialistic life. Dear students, we are going to read line number 104. We had read yesterday about the fashionable drawing room of a modern woman, modern wastelander, who has displayed all the magnificence and all the sophistication of modern era. Her drawing room is displaying her wealth, her riches, and she is hollow because she doesn't lead spiritual life. So this shows her hollowness. And other withered stumps of time were told upon the walls. Staring forms leaned out, leaning, hushing the room and closed. In these lines, the poet is telling that in the drawing room of the woman there are many invaluable pieces of arts hanging on the walls. One of them is Philomel, the picture of Philomel. This has been taken from, the theme of Philomel has been taken from Ovid's Metamorphoses. Philomel had been raped by her brother-in-law. She is a symbol of physical suffering. She underwent suffering. As a result, she was transformed into something better. But there is no hope of resurrection. There is no hope of regeneration of modern wastelanders. They are leading a materialistic life. They don't have a chance like Philomel. Other withered stumps of time. These themes have lost their value in modern wasteland. They are like withered stumps. Just as a stump of a tree, it is only a relic of the tree. It is not giving anything fruitful. In the same way, the themes of the past, the spirituality, the meaningfulness of the past has lost its value in modern wasteland, and people are leading a materialistic life. So these old themes, old stories are only relics of past for them, with serving no purpose, serving no schooling to them. They have lost their meaning and they are just serving decorative purpose only, because people are not adapting these values in their life. Upon the walls are hanging other themes of past, but these themes have lost their values. That's why they are only withered stumps of time, only meaningless legends for them. Staring forms, they are only staring at people because they are not giving any message to them. Just as a person is staring, in the same way they are staring. They are only looking at people because people are not taking any message from them. Leaned out, leaning, hushing the room enclosed. They are only leaning and they are only hushing the room enclosed. Thus, the room which is enclosing them, the room which is hanging them, it is hushed only, it is silent only, because people are no more discussing these old themes with each other. So, old themes are, people are shown of old values, people are shown of meaning in their life, and these themes are painted merely to decorate the wall, not to not to ennoble or chasten the life pattern of wastelanders. Leaned out, leaning, hushing the room enclosed, footsteps shuffled. Now, footsteps are heard. These are the footsteps of the woman's lover. And after listening to the footsteps under the firelight, under the brush, she has lit fire in the fireplace and she is brushing her hair. She is physically making herself to welcome her lover, to make love with her lover. Her hair spread out in hairy points. Her hair are spread out. She is so excited that her hair are spreading out and they are at fiery points as if they will burn. She is burning with lust. She is burning with passion and she is eager to make love with her lover. So this woman is objective correlative to Lamia or serpent women of Keats. Glowed into words, her hair are as if they will speak, though she is speechless, but her hair are standing as if they will speak, and that would be savagely still. And then they are still, they are calm, because after the act of love, her passion is over and love is also quenched, because this love is not true love. This love is not faithful love. That's why this love will be calm after the departure of her lover. My nerves are bad tonight. Yes, bad. Stay with me. My nerves are bad. Now you will have a glimpse of the conversation between lovers, and you will guess with their conversation how hollow the love is, how hollow the minds of people are, because they do not have any valuable talk, any significant talk. Their talk is very idle, lacking any meaning. My nerves are bad tonight. Stay with me. The beloved is asking the lover that her nerves are bad. So conversation is meaningless. Conversation is very much empty, hollow, vain, and vainglorious. So bad, stay with me. She is requesting the lover to stay with her. Speak to me. The lover is silent because his love is physical love and he doesn't have any inner love for her. So why do you never speak? Speak. What are you thinking of? So every wastelander like this woman is suffering from mental disease, mental depression. They are suffering. They are victims of boredom. They are victims of ennui. That's why the beloved is requesting. She is just entreating the lover to stay with her. She says, stay with me. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? I never know. What are you thinking? You never disclose your heart. You never let me know the inner feelings of you. You never express your love for me. What are you thinking? Think. And now you will see the reply of the lover. I think we are in Red Soleil. These lines show the animal existence of modern wastelanders. He replies, he thinks that they are like animals. An animal also like a rat. How timid a rat is, how coward a rat is. Rat is a symbol of cowardice. So modern wastelanders are very timid. They are very much discouraged and they are living like rats in an alley. I think we are in rats alley. We are in a blind street of rats, where rats are just colliding with each other. Dead men have lost their bones. Here, men have lost their bones also. Even the bones of men are lost. How insignificant, how meaningless lives they are living, that is expressed in these lines of Wasteland. We are in Rats Alley, and where dead men have lost their bones. What is that noise? Now, beloved is listening to some noise, and this noise is the knock of death. They are at the verge of death, just like a scene, murder scene in Macbeth by Shakespeare, where there is a noise at the door after the murder of Duncan. Here also the same is happening. Modern wastelanders are at the verge of death because the type of life they are leading, that can lead them to nowhere, that can never lead them to ultimate bliss. So this life is temporary, this life is never eternal. So they have to die a death of an animal. That is the noise. They are always waiting for the knock at the door, the wind under the door. So the beloved is assuring the lover, this noise is of no other person, because they are afraid of people prying into their affair. Their love is illegal, their love is illegitimate. That's why they are afraid of other people entering their room. And she says, don't be afraid, nobody is knocking our door, because it may be wind at the door. What is the noise now? What is the wind doing? What purpose the wind has with us? What is it doing? Nothing, again nothing. The beloved is assuring the lover that this wind is not doing anything. So death's knock at the door suggests in Webster's White Devil also, there is a line, is the wind in that door still? And the same is here also. In the coming lines also, I remember, do you know nothing? The beloved is asking the lover, do you know nothing? Do you remember nothing? Then what is the reply of the lover? I think, I remember. Those were pearls that were his eyes. These lines are from Shakespeare's play, The Tempest. There is a spirit Ariel. This Ariel is remembering a death that was transformed into something rich and strange. Ariel sings to Ferdinand, telling him of wonderful sea change that has occurred in his father. The name of the father is Alonso. He is king of Naples, because his bones are changed into corals and his eyes have become pearls. But to the lady, the lines carry no spiritual significance. They do not convey to her the tale of transformation into something higher, into something better. The story of Ariel, the song of Ariel is depicting a change into something better, something higher. That change is also because of suffering. But here, because modern Westerners are not suffering, they are leading epicuristic life, they are leading materialistic life. That's why they can't expect any change in their life. They have to live like the spirits in Dante's Limbo, where every soul is suffering and every soul is having to pay for the sins. Thank you. We'll continue tomorrow.